And we're off here again at Great Lakes Regional Championship. It is Cleveland State against Indiana University as we scrum for the quaffle, and Cleveland State comes off with it, and Indiana comes away with bludger control. Both these teams looking for a win today. Cleveland State in the green and white, Indiana in the red and white. Number 25 driving it down, wrapped up, and a quick pump fake there gets the goal for Cleveland State. It is 10-0. Indiana University now bringing it up. Number 2, the keeper, looking for his options, drives through the center, gets tripped up and beat. And it looks like it'll be a card for tripping. I don't know if there was any intention with it. I think he just kind of tripped. And so that'll be a yellow card on number 15 for Cleveland. IU gets that ball back. We'll see if they can convert here. And looking for his options. Peter clears it out. Pass over to number 20, who spins up and is able to dunk it in. Cleveland State return to full strength. Cleveland State bringing it up center. IU with bludger control. Number 25. Near side. Pass directly to the keeper. It's blocked. And IU will turn it around. Looks like Cleveland State managed to come up with bludger control on that one. IU driving in with a jumper shot. No good. She was beat before, but a good volleyball set through that hoop. Something I admire about this IU team. Very good at scoring, getting into scoring positions. Cleveland State's going to run 1.5 while they drive forward on the far side. Big pass over the middle. Directly intercepted by the IU keeper as he's going to go on a run. Their beater is completely out of the play, and he scores. And it looks like he might have hurt his ankle there. I'm not quite sure. Cleveland State beater, Kersey, not paying attention. Cleveland State bringing it up center. Number 20 looking for his options. Cleveland State with bludger control. They're pressing high. Over the top to number 15. She handles it. Blocked at the hoops by 20. 15 gets the rebound. She's diving through. She gets tackled. And she's scrumming on the ground. And it looks like until a beater gets there, it's going to be a scrum. They're working hard. And there we go. Number 9 clears it out for IU. Tough scrum there. Good recoveries and rebounds by Cleveland State, but unable to make it fall. Score is 20-10 in favor of IU. Number 2 on the far side there, protected by his beaters. He drives to the center And it looks like that's a good goal. Might have even been a goaltend. Either way, good goal. 30-10 now, IU. Getting walked up by his beaters here, really compressing that IU defense. And a bounce pass to number 15. She puts it through. Not sure if it was an actual bounce pass or a shot, but either way, it looked good, so I guess that counts. 30-20. Shot inside by IU, handled by the keeper. Cleveland State. They're playing a slow, methodical game now, trying to get that budget control back. IU's feeling pretty comfortable with it. And he gives away number 15. She was unguarded. That is a good goal. Keeper number 2 coming in. Gets around his defender. He's handled by the other keeper. He gets the ball away to number 10. Number 10. Intercepted by 15. She's all over the field today. Offense, defense, she's doing it all. And with that missed beat, it looks like Cleveland State was without bludgers. Number 15 gets popped, or number 25 gets popped. And IU will recover that one. Passes over the middle, he mishandled. Missed the goal. Number 10, he's got another opportunity, low shot. 20 comes up with it, he gets beat. Now to 2. IU getting themselves many chances here. And it was no good once more. A sloppy catch by number 10 from IU, otherwise that would have been a goal. And now Cleveland State will take the ball from the inbounding position. Keeper beat at the top there, as a good pass back by IU to try and still fight for it rather than waiting for the rest of the teammates. And she gets knocked down on the ground and turtles on the ball. Cleveland State comes up with it, and it looks like that'll be an advantage call. Not sure what exactly happened there. It looked like some sort of trip up. Our head referee, Toby March, checks in with the table real quick. Score is 30-30. And it looks like there's going to be a referees will conference about this one now. We'll see what comes of this. Both these teams, I believe, looking for their first win of the day. Cleveland State played a close one with Ball State earlier. Lost just by a snitch catch. Indiana University played a less close one. And looks like number 51, illegal contact? Illegal trip on IU. That is the second tripping call. Kind of you don't see that too often. It looks like number 51 for Cleveland State will go to the penalty box, and IU will have another opportunity here Now that she has more numbers, she's got a beater right behind her and a beater in front of her. We'll see where she goes with this quaffle. Does she know that there's a beater behind her? That's the real question. She somehow got it away without the beater, and her shot is wide. Bit of a miscue there from IU. Number 33, Pedro, subs in for Cleveland State. And looks like Cleveland State has bludger control. They're going to run 1.5. The keeper, number 44, he's wrapped up, looking for his options. Passes across to 15. She gets beat. It's out of bounds. Sorry, I had to go kick the ball, apparently, because I decided that's what I was going to do. And that is the third tripping call. Now that's a yellow card on number 20 for a trip. That is our third trip call of the match, which is a lot. Seems like a lot. Perhaps these players are just getting too tangled up. I don't know. So number 20 will head off to the box, and now number 44 with one chaser to beat. Probably going to go for that goal, number 1. Can she stop him? And 44 gets an easy one. And they'll make it 40-30, Cleveland State in the lead. IU will substitute their keeper, subbing out 2 for 22. I wonder if she's twice as good. Shot from IU well across the field. Hits the post. No good. Cleveland State will bring it up. There's no bludgers back. They've got a no bludger situation. Number 44, it gets stripped. He rolls out of it. He's still going. Passes over to number 14. She's driving in. As defended, she's looking for her chasers. Pass across. Number 30. And finally picked up by IU. And we'll see what the call is here from our referees. A bit of an opportunity squandered for Cleveland State. They didn't have a full-fledged attack. They kind of just moved ahead with the quaffle without having the support chasers getting into opening positions. But for a first-year team, it's hard to learn those types of things. Cleveland State doing exceptionally well as a first-year team. Also run almost exclusively 2 male beater set. You've got number 6 Xavier, number 10 Charles there. And it looks like illegal contact initiating from behind, and the cards are stacking up. I believe that's the 4th or 5th card of this match. And so now now number 30 with the quaffle for Cleveland State has a chaser and a beater to beat. And she's going to go for it, and she gets beat. Probably could have gone for the shot, but that's all right. IU will come back with it. It is 40-30, Cleveland State in the lead. As the sun peeks back out here, if only for a moment. And IU looking for their options, playing a player down. Beaters come over the top. Put the bludgers on the ground. Number 26 gets big. Spin move. Goal! And it looks like we have a player down, 2 players down, and we'll go ahead and take an injury timeout. As our trainers will come over, and our referees are also going to conference to see if anything was a problem on that play. Both these teams showing a lot of athleticism here, as we are all tied up. You can take the slow and play to go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell notifications to get notified when we have live segments such as these, such as games. And we will have such segments all weekend long here from the Voice of America Park in Westchester Township, Ohio for the Great Lakes Regional Championship. All right, trainers have cleared the injured players, and they are getting ready to start play again here. It looks like IU has bludger control. Cleveland State. We will see what they do here. Still more referee conferencing. Chatty bunch. All right. From that injury, illegal contact. Wrap initiated from behind, and it looks like the IU beater will be sent to the box for another card. Oh my goodness. I believe that was after the goal. So now IU will have 2 players in the box, and what is the 5th or 6th penalty of this game. Both captains talking to the referee, trying to get some clarification. Everyone else really just wants to play. And we're here to restart play, ready to go. Cleveland State will start with the ball. It is 40-40. And Cleveland State with the power play. We'll see if they can capitalize. All right, a few substitutions from Cleveland State. And now number 44, the keeper's going to run it in, and he gets big and goes through him. Great drive by Cleveland State. And now IU gets one of their 2 players back, and we'll see if they can kill this penalty. Beater penalties are tough. And with the bludger all the way at the other side of the field, I'm surprised Cleveland State isn't deciding to press right now. They would have so much time to do so. Confirming with the score table what the correct score is. And here we go back again. IU with the ball right in front of us, heading into the Cleveland State defense. IU's lone bludger well behind the Cleveland State defense. Maybe they could use that to their advantage. We'll see if they're paying attention or not. IU number 2, looking for his options. He's looking for that feed. Can't very well drive through 2 bludgers. 1 bludger's on the ground. He finds his spot, passes across to 2-6, and 2-6 scores it. And that is 50-50. Good pass by Indiana University, but we've come to expect that. Number 4-4 bringing it up again for Cleveland State. Cleveland State with no bludgers. IU's going to press. And now he got beat at the top of the key, and 2-6 from IU, able to pick it up and score. Number 26 with a couple of goals here in this game.
Game time is 12 minutes, 20 seconds.
Cleveland State forming some sort of weird phalanx, trying to protect their keeper with the ball. It seemed to be relatively effective as he's protected. He's looking for his options. His eyes are downfield. Cleveland State beat before the pass, or before the shot. And number 2 from IU, he's on a run. He's got 1 beater to beat. He slides under the beater. Oh my goodness. And number 22 unable to hang on and finish. And number 2 is going to have to do more work. 22 blocks a beat. She's got another chance and gets it this time. He just straight up slid under that beat. Incredible display of athleticism there. Woo! Cleveland State once again with the ball. And it is now 70-50. IU with the lead.
Green, that is your warning for delayed IU on ball. Next time it will be a blue.
Few switches, few subs for Cleveland State. See if they can find more success on offense, as they've had a little bit of a dry spell here. And Cleveland State looks like they've regained bludger control. They have, and pass too low, and it looks like it'll be Indiana University ball. IU keeper now coming up. Number 26 is at the top of the key, defended. Blocks the beat there, and no good. Pass is low, shot is low. Number 20 running it up for Cleveland State with protection of his beater. He's got to try and move forward. He's going to get called for delay of game. They've already been warned. He's really not doing a whole lot here. Another referee might have called this by now. Now they've decided to run 1.5. Cleveland State has passed back to number 51, and a powerful hit. And looks like number 26 is on a run. He's going to barrel through. Bounces off one player. He's wrapped up. Gets over to number 22. She gets beat, and Cleveland State comes up with it. Yes, they do. Number 15, and they're running it up the field. She doesn't see the bludger right there. And that, everyone on the sideline is pretty angry about that kick. A little dangerous kick by the hands there. See if the referee gives it to that. Referees conferencing about it. $17-50 is our score. Hoosiers in the lead. Determination that there was no foul on the play. Indiana not thrilled about it. And it looks like Cleveland State will be inbounding from near midfield. "15 minutes have elapsed. And play has restarted with Cleveland State inbounding. And now they'll bring it up. Number 20 for Cleveland State looking for his options. He's got one bludger in his way along with other chasers. Cleveland State maintain control as IU intercepts the pass. And that'll be a tackle from behind. So it looked. The keeper really wanted to stop that play, but he's going to get booked for it, I think. That would be egg on my face. He doesn't get booked for that one. It's a back to hoops, and IU has the ball, and that'll bring that fast break down to a slower break. Cleveland State had two bludgers back anyways. I doubt that he would have gone much farther. IU going to look to get that bludger controlled back. Number 2, the patient offense, waiting for his beaters to break up those beaters on Cleveland State. Pass inside, turns into a goal, and number 2 from a long way away turns that loop around and calls it a goal. That'll bring our score to 80-50. They're teetering on the edge of snitch range. Indeed, Cleveland State is new. This is their first year. I believe this is their 3rd or 4th tournament they've participated in. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed for a first-year team. There's a lot of raw athleticism there. Pass down low by Cleveland State is bobbled, and he recovers his own rebound there, although he gets beat in the back. And IU, as a few referees come into our view, as the snitch gets out on field and the sneakers are getting ready to go, we'll bring it back up the field. Teetering at the edge of snitch range here. An IU catch wins it. A Cleveland State catch will send it to overtime. Number 20 driving on the near side. He's got a bludger in his way, decides against it. He gets beat but passes it off to his keeper, number 2. Another shot from range, but it doesn't fall. And he gets beat as he tries to rehandle it after the second missed shot. And IU definitely getting the looks at the hoops, just not getting him able to fall there. And seekers are released. We'll see who can get there first. As the snitch tries to split the seekers there, it's a risky business move. And they're going to go for it. Cleveland State is going to go for it. They also have the quaffle at the top. I'll try to get both in the action if I can. Cleveland State getting some alone time with that snitch. As Indiana University, oh, he had it in his hand and lost it. The snitch might have been down and he also lost it. Cleveland State with a quaffle coming From the back of their field as IU now gets some alone time with the snitch. And IU with the diving grab. That looked pretty good to me. We'll see what our referees say. A little bit of a beating miscue for Cleveland State. Got to beat that seeker before you beat the beater. Always beat the seeker first. A tight game here. Catch is good for Indiana University. Handing Cleveland State their second loss of the day. Final score, Indiana University Hoosiers 110, Cleveland State Vikings 50. I'd like to thank you all for joining us in this presentation of U.S. Quidditch, the Great Lakes Regional Championship here at Voice of America Park, Westchester Township, Ohio. We'll be streaming all weekend, so be sure to subscribe to the U.S. Quidditch YouTube channel. Hit that bell if you'd like to get notified when we are live. I have been Matt Dwyer. Thank you all for joining me, and we will see you next time.